Hi, Gibaud, RGB.com. Today I'm going to present you some LED panels by Neewer, the kit called RGB 660. Let's start. Well, I received this panel a few month and a half ago, something like this. I've already used them to record some video for YouTube, and so I got my impression already. I really tested them in real work, not just testing, really used them. So here's the panel itself. By the way, this is one panel, but I've got actually two. They sent me a kit with two panels. One is lighting me right now, and the other one is here. But it exists in, you can buy one, kit of 2 or kit of 3 panel, okay? And then in case you buy a kit of 2 or 3, you get a bag, okay? I'll come back to that after. By the way, if you hear this sound, this is a boat. I'm on a boat right now, in a boat, and right now I'm in the cabin. I had to travel. I got my panels with me and I'm recording right now, okay? So you have a real situation. So if you hear like a sound like this is the boat. So here's the panel itself. You have barn doors in front of it, okay? In the kit they include some light stands, okay? That go up to 2 meters. And the panel is like this. You have the barn doors. Here you also have a diffuser in front of it. So it actually goes over all the LED lights. Many people think that this diffuser help not making lights so harsh. That's not what it is. The fact that light is hard or not depends on the size of the panel or any kind of light, okay? This, what it does is that if I've got glasses like this, you won't see the reflection of all the small dots. You will see more something a bit diffused, okay? So this is the front. If I go to the back, I'll take it and disconnect it right now, okay? Here you have the control panel, and here you can have 2 batteries. You can have Sony batteries, NP970. I don't have them. I use it connected to the power supply. By the way, here when I connected will not switch on. I was so stupid, didn't look properly. This is a hole for a screw. You have to put it here, okay? This is where it goes, okay? I felt so stupid, okay? So just in case it happens to you, this is it, okay? If you have batteries on, the switch must go towards battery. If you have a power socket, you go on the other side, so on the other side. I've just switched it on, okay? And here you see it's in red, but there are several things. I remind you that this panel is called RGB 660. So you have 320 RGB LED lights, and then you have also 170 white warm LED lights and 170 cool LED lights. So it means altogether 660 LED lights. So you can work with the whole chromatic circle with RGB, and also you can work in Kelvin from 3200 up to 5600. So here I've got the button on this mode, which is the Kelvin one. I'll show you back to front after some effects. I'll show you, okay? So here I can control from, I'm going to put the power up so you can see on the back here. I'm going to see, you can see on my face the way it goes on the back here. So here, power, as you can see, 3200 Kelvin. So it becomes a lot cooler when I go to 5600 Kelvin. From 3200 to 5600, okay? And then if I go on mode RGB, and also here you, sorry, some effects here. I've got the power here, okay? More or less light, okay? As you can see, okay? And if I go on RGB, you have the full chromatic circle. As you can see, color is changing, okay? Same thing, power, okay? You can actually manage your panels using the app, okay? So I'm going to turn it back here. I'm going to drop power, okay? And as you can see here on the app, I've got my 2 panels. One is lighting me right now, and this one is the other. By the way, the power is 40 watts second. As you can see, I'm on, I think I'm on 40, I'm on 19% right now, lighting me, okay? So it's really powerful. It's powerful for what I'm doing. It's about 80 centimeters away, okay? And you have CRI of 95. This is the color accuracy. So from 90 is you get good results. So it's 95. That's fine. And the lux is 4800 lux at 50 centimeters. Many LED makers they speak at 50 centimeters. So you get 4800 lux. And if you're at 1 meter, you divide by 4, so it's around 1500. Okay. So let's look at that. I go to the app. I can have all my Bluetooth control. I can go to all my my lights and manage them. As you can see here, I can manage power. Okay, I will put on 2%, so you see a bit. Okay, and then the color temperature. Okay, 5500. Okay, then I can use it as RGB lights. Same thing, power here, what they call it brilliance. Okay, so now it's so strong, it's actually overexposed here. Okay, go back to 2%, so it's really low, so you see it here. I've got the full circle, it's a line, but I can move like this directly here if I want. From red, if I go back to other, again 360 degrees. Okay, and as you can see, I can pick exactly the color I want. And here you have saturation too. If I drop saturation, it's almost white. If I go up, it's maximum. So really I can decide exactly on the color I want with that. So here you have some effects. I go here. First there are what I would call police and things like this. So this is police, okay? North American police. In France it's different, okay? Ambulance, okay? If I go a bit further, you see it a bit better. And here, fire brigade, okay? You see on my face here. Then if I go to party, I've got like lights from a fire or candle. Party, so I'm partying right now, ooh, okay? And then fireworks. Oh, nice blue, nice green, all this. Then I've got what is lightning, so it simulates lightning, like a storm, okay? Paparazzi, let's say I'm going to speak in a concert and you have all the guys with the camera while they're making picture at me. And then simulating that I'm watching TV, okay? I don't know if you see it well, okay? So, let's go back to this, back. So what are these effects for? Because many people say, what do I need these effects? What is that for? Well, when you do some video, sometimes you want to simulate a situation like the person is watching fire or the police is coming, all this. So you actually put there and it simulates that there is actually a policeman there or police car or fire or whatever. So this is for that, okay? So really, the app is really easy to use. The connection is up to 20 meters using Bluetooth. So this is really okay. I really liked it, okay? So I give you some more specs here. I'm going to switch it off. The size, 23 centimeters here, 20 high and 5 centimeters depth. Obviously if you use the battery, a Sony battery, instead of this, it's a bit deeper, okay? If you use battery, I didn't try it, but I saw other reviewers who tested with batteries. It gave them with 2 batteries 3.5 hours power, at full power. It gives you a lot of time to do things. One thing I really liked is that the power is not changing. I mean, I explain. Of course you can change power, but if you are using Kelvin, let's say I'm on 4000 Kelvin and at off power, if I go to RGB and I put in blue, for example, I still get the same amount of light. Because I've seen many panels when you that are mixed like this, you have bicolor and RGB. When you jump from one to the other system to the RGB, then you have a big drop in power and then you don't get as much light. So if I decide all of a sudden that I don't want to illuminate or light with white, I want to light with blue, well, doesn't work as well, okay? So in this case, I didn't see the power was really similar. One thing I was not convinced, it sounds stupid, but this is this. As you can see, when I finish, I close the barn door, I unscrew this, and logically, as I've got a great bag here, I'm going to put in the bag. Well, it doesn't fit in the bag they gave me. It means I have to unscrew this every time, get this metal bar out, and then put it in the bag. If it was just a bit wider, as you can see, it doesn't fit in there, yeah? It doesn't enter. I have to take this out. So it's stupid because it wastes time. I could keep that on all the time. I don't know why they didn't do a bag to keep that part a bit wider, so I don't have to unscrew this every time, okay? So that was maybe the biggest problem. It has nothing to do with the quality of the panel, okay? Second, it's really silent, doesn't make any noise at all because there is no fan. But you will notice that if you really spend a long time recording, you will know that they're a bit warm, okay? So I recommend you let them cool a bit before you put them in the bag. So the question is, if you wanted to buy them, what would you buy? One of them, two of them, or three of them? Well, they sent me a kit with two of them, okay? And I think unless you're really sure to really need only one, I would buy two or three. Why? This is the typical YouTube channel lighting or the typical interview lighting, and very often people are going to want to have some color in the back, like right now I'm doing. I want to put some color here in the back, okay? But let's say I wanted a blue on the other side. I can't because this one is busy and the other one is lighting me. So I think it would be good to have three, to have well, I'm not crying, they sent me the two light kit. I'm not crying, but it would be good to have both, yeah? To have one color on one side and the other on another color. Or you're doing an interview with 2 or 3 person, that would be good to use 2 of these lights for the people and then 1 for the back color. So I think if you're on a tight budget, I think 1 or 2 is okay. But if you could afford to have 3, I think you never know when you will need the third one. But if you have it, you will probably use it to do some kind of color or a second light in the front, depends, okay? By the way, the size is okay. It's not too small, because when they're too small you get really harsh light. But although if you look at here, you do see a bit of shadow that's a bit harsh. I'm not too far from it, okay? But still, so they do sell an optional softbox for this to get it a bit larger, so it will be a bit softer. But still, it's not bad. So obviously, it's not the kind of light we'll put very far, because as you know, the further you put the light source, the smaller it is relatively, and then the harsher the shadows. Okay, but still, I think this is really good. The results are really good. So, would I recommend this kit? Yeah, no doubt. I'm actually using it. With the bag, it's really practical to carry it. You have 2 stands. The stands are okay. They're probably not the best stands in the world, but they're perfect for this. Maybe if you want to use it for something heavier, and they say, well, it doesn't hold very much. Yeah, but they were thought for this panel, I guess. So I think it's perfect. Okay, it's good. So yeah, I definitely recommend this kit. I think I've been using it. It's really practical, really easy to manage with the app. I always prefer to manage with the app, but still, if you don't want to use the app, you can still manage from here. The good thing with the app is you don't have to go behind each light, each panel. You just dial in your app exactly what you want, okay, and that's it. So the quality is good, the results are there, the price I think is fair. I think it's fair price what I've read, okay. So they send it to me for free, but still, disclaimer, they let me tell exactly what I want, okay. I'm not getting paid for the review, they just sent me that. Okay, so thank you very much, Neewer, for sending me the panels so I could test them. Thank you to you for watching the video. If you're interested in this panel, I'll leave you the link in the description where you can buy them. If you feel it may interest other people, please share this video on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's a button down here and a small bell. If you click on the bell, get notified when I upload a new video. My website, Gibaud.com. If you have any question, can leave a comment below. Also leave you links of my gear on Amazon, links to everything I've tested by K&F Concept and Sandmark, and also a link to my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Please take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye!